happened? Okay, I get that.
Yes.
But what happens to this thing where we are saying, can you look at somebody's track record? Because for me, if you have someone who can actually do a job right, it doesn't matter if they are 25 years old or 75.
Mm-hmm.
If they can do the job right, if they are somebody whose actions are laced with integrity, that they're able to take authority and deal with certain matters and say we're going to get the job done, it shouldn't matter. So what happened to looking at somebody's track record? Because if you're not looking, if somebody... everybody has a track record. Even if somebody started doing something today, by 4 o'clock, there's a track record of how they handled those things from the morning until 4 o'clock. You have a track record. Somebody should not come and tell me that somebody has not been a politician for 20 years, that they don't know that there's something you did somewhere for which the track record exists. So what happened to looking at that and saying, okay, well, I'm going to study this individual and say, this person is asking to be the MCA, or rather, to be woman rep in Thika, right? How do I say and look and say, okay, may God reveal to me that this person, I get what you're saying, I get it, but that may God reveal to me that this person, while that has its space, what happened to saying, how does this person actually handle a situation? How does this person handle work? How does this person handle money? Are we still looking at that?
I think it crops from, we are not, first of all, willing to look within ourselves. Mm-hmm. Because I finish eating something, I've bought a sweet, I open, what do?
I throw it out the window.
Thank you. Because somebody else is going to pick it up, right? Mm-hmm. But if you look at the state of our environment today, flooding is happening because we are throwing litter everywhere. I don't want to look at this 25-year-old in that manner, because I don't want to come back to myself and say, I've left my border there for 20 minutes or 1 hour. I've spoken to a minister here for 1 hour. He tells me his ideology. Sophie amekuja ameanza kukwambia the way Thika should be, should look for 1 hour. You don't want to give up that 1 hour to the betterment of yourself. Una expect bado Sophie utamwambia hii 1 hour nimekaa hapa ningekuwa nimemake 500 chota. You don't want to look within. So that's our biggest problem as Kenyans. So our lack of wanting to correct ourselves is what is making us not look at these leaders from the same point of, what is it exactly that you can do for me? We elected an ICC suspects. Kenya has been led for 15 years by ICC suspects because Kenyans were not willing to look within and say, hiya, we were incited, one tribe to another, we went against each other, we killed 1,100 people in less than 2 months, and we did not want to sit down and have that conversation with ourselves. So we were like, they came to us and they said, when they sit together as a Kale and a Kikuyu, they are showing the unity of the two communities, and now we are back together and we will never fight again. But they have plundered us into debt, into institutionalized corruption, into the brutality and the lack of respect for the right of life, because we showed them, hiya, you can kill us and lead us. So now we are showing them, you can continue to kill us and erase the memory of killing us and pay us, and still we will be willing to sit down and listen to you the way you deserve another term, because you've built Bomas and Talanta Stadium and Rironi Mau Summit, and the lives of the 200 people who probably did not have children. So they don't have a generation that comes after them. They're gone. So the solution is for us as a people to sit and introspect and accept. You see, the erase of memory is the erase of our possibility of freedom. So we sit and understand, since we got independence, Kenya has always been a corrupt country. Where can we solve this? We start by saying no to Jirongo 500s, because he's the one who introduced the handout thing. Start by saying, no, I can actually listen to Minister or Wakili here without asking them for money and give them a chance. Probably they can actually work for us. Because right now what we're seeing in our communities, bulldozers, the development has started coming. So we will be distracted. We will be having William Ruto tweet about media houses to allow us to forget the fact that he passed the finance bill and that we are commemorating people to die. They will be all over our faces. But once we have ideological clarity and decide as political parties, as government, as people going in the political arena, we will fight on ideologies and not on our tribes and not on how old you are, but what exactly do you stand for? Because we have old people who are also progressive. So it is not a matter of age, it is a matter of what do